Charles Nyama Mensah has been unable to identify the person from whom he purchased the said Lamborghini Urus vehicle, except to say that he purchased it from the street Lamborghini for $150,000. It was street. Nanipano or the sende or WhatsApp.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Abanko is saying, Charlie, Palago say make a greet you for him. In fact, now I also move Shatta Wale film normally a cheap Palago mum echo inside. I do not support it. Free Shatta Wale and lock a cheap Palago. Archipelago is just a nuisance to me. Matters arise and drive through with currency, Charlie. Shouts going out to you, Evelyn Kotoka. Say I'm here for the neck pressing. Oh yes, we'll if there's pain somewhere around the neck or its region, we'll make sure we get it out by making sure that we press it and press directly, because pressing one pressing here. So we'll press the neck pressing association or see ye mia neate neck pressing association or see ye mia neate sanity. Philip Jesse saying DJ Slim Mayway at the tag you for TikTok for the editorial. We make a laugh, Charlie. Thank you guys for spreading the good word. Raymond Yabo says, so Wale knows how to behave like this. Look at how he spoke after being released. Well, producer, if you have the video of Wale after you releasing on any in some more kaya, can you just quickly prepare it for me, and then we will start off our editorial with that. But please keep on sharing. Share, keep on sharing the link. We have like 30 minutes or producer extending the kakra, because we was a little bit of holes to punch out of the whole thing that happened today. Enra any information say your brother Shatta Wale Yoku for Aton Safren, and it was supposed to happen on the 13th, and we all know the major thing that happened in Ghana, the helicopter crash that happened in Ghana in the early days of August. So it had to be pushed. I think it was on the 8th of August. So year 13th, and they're not quite too early, so they had to postpone it. And I'm postponing the BC 20th. That was yesterday. Now 20th, a year Shatta and the team Echo in the company of one Mr. Sammy Barflex, who is now his media and PR manager. Now omuko drew hono issues edane kakra, because they were expecting to answer a couple of questions and then bounce back home. But omudru hono na questions na wedding, so Shatta requested for his lawyer. So that was when his lawyer Sefas Bill sharp say ono so ekoho nafi wakwa akujinemu amano now are representing. So counsel for Shatta Wale was present when they started the questioning. Now this transpired in the late hours of the afternoon. I'm talking about 3, 4 to 5 there about, and I almost started some more years after commoning in an nafi akwaku here say it was a detaining Shatta Wale due to the nature of charges I the abono for investigations to be done. Now, a mobile be detaining the that means say you be detaining apart from say you made that there you are liable for bail. Until the bail condition was set at 10 million Ghana cedis plus 2 sureties. These were the bail conditions that was set for a year Charles Nyama Mensah Shatta Wale. That is the conversation of yesterday. And ran come on. But because na time no accord, and then they were trying left, right, center to make sure they get or they raise the bail amount and all that. Now acquired den kakra. I mean, they state, if you watch or you read through the press statement Yoku for the buy and you realize that they actually went up and beyond. They went up and beyond for Shatta Wale to raise everything to make sure that he doesn't even need to spend the night at Iyoko, but I'm Kobanesa, so he had to spend the night at Iyoko. Now, or that Iyoko sells in Enra and Anopa and a team Hobium trying to make sure that they raise a year bill conditions in they fulfill them so that they can take their beloved Shatta Wale home. And also up and down, up and down. It got to a point where it was getting a little bit hard for them to hit the 10 million Ghana cedi mark. Until you realize that even outside now, asset tension, ECOSO fans and sympathizers of the SM, that is the Shatta movement, came around. Now tension running. I mean, the position of Yoko has always been very, very simple. Our position is that this is the legal route. honor our legal system, and then you are free to go wherever you want to go. But now, so I realized that there were a couple of people even mounting podium because some of the car be see her and they had a megaphone. Some had the microphone and all that. So one CEO of Cash Enterprise, Efru Jina Kano, so pleaded with the Yoko, say, we dear baby, I could do it. He should temper mercy with justice, and then he should temper justice with mercy. Yes, and then reduce the bail amount from baby Awano, because it is more like it's hitting $1 million. I mean, if you do the math, if you do the conversion, now call $1 million. And I believe it's so. I mean, because I mean, in all fairness, ladies and gentlemen, in all fairness, if you look at the number of people in recent times that have passed through Iyoko, yes, also Medasapa, we'll watch this video very soon. If you look at the number of people that passed through Iyoko in recent times, I'm yet to come across Obia the bail amount no wasro to say Shatta Wale. Now I'll explain all these later. But before I go on, Mepacho Yemshe a CEO of Cash Enterprise, as he pleads with Iyoko, say Omonte a year bail amount and so. Yeah.
We all love Shatta Wale, right? I want everybody, one of us, to obey by the rule and law, by the law of the rule. You have to do it. I want to send message to local boss. We love him, we respect him. What we want to beg him, we are begging him. All the conditions that they give Shatta Wale, we are ready to follow it. But the money is too much. We are pleading. They have to reduce the money so that we can give him bail. Shatta Wale is not unrobber. Shatta Wale is not mafia. Shatta Wale is not cancer. Shatta Wale is a musician.
True. And true, Shatta enye amroba. Shatta nyu bia boni bi menye sure so aye boni nwanwaso bi ama e wo say ye twe na so ekodru that level. You know, enye boni huhu bia e na Shatta aya wo say o set bail condition 10 million Ghana cedis. I mean, in all fairness, I agree with Panino, and also the plea of Shatta and then management and then Nkrofo. I agree. I mean, please, more reduce. Well, I'm say asɛm a ɔmo kan no yɛsɛ wo pa asɛm aka kyerɛ nyame aka kyerɛ mframa nti asɛm a ɔmo kan ne nyinaa no mframa tee yɛ no ɔde koduru nyame hɔ, and then ɔpanyin a yɛfrɛ no Raymond Acha ɛteyɛ ɛna ɔka sɛ okay cool yɛn nso yɛatena ase yɛ agree sɛ yɛbɛte aba fam na sɛn na mopɛ no na ɔmo so sɛ wedi nka wobu mu mmienu ma yɛ a yɛsrɛ wa anka yɛni bɛgye nti yɛfiri 10 ɛbaa 5 na yɛbɛduru 5 no ɛm sɛ mpanyimfoɔ no Etiase na Shatta management Etiase nti bail conditions have been met for Shatta Wale to be released, and officially he's been released. Pacho okoye no em say wako social media baby a odine hene kese pa na wako address ana wako ka nsem bi. Pacho say producer no so ready a obetime dey atum na afi yetie no obaye no nsem a okan in fact wada obi ase and this is the lovely Shatta Wale that we know. I mean, this is the way to go. Asemsia, yadiano eneka yamfase kan enidwem. And I've seen the Shatta that we know in his good element pop out today. I don't know what really happened in the Iyoko cells, but it is one of those things. Unia honye baby a yedi agrosa Iyoko cell no. And there's no cell me sure say will be anybody so spend the night, because it's a very terrible place, and they make it that way for you not to be interested in being there. What you say? And yes, of course, security features be brave. You might say, oh, why don't they keep a prisoner there and then have a different place, a washroom or bit me ako sebi a janai and also bit me ako toilet or easy no. Why do they have to put the toilet in the cell? Well, it's a security feature. 3 seconds biaka so oko toilet in India wo into nonim or the yeah, and it's terrible because you now have to eat where you are easing yourself. You have to sleep or the Hana toilet. Oh, Charlie, it is it is not a good place. In all fairness, I mean, this is something that you, for even your worst enemy, don't even wish that for your worst enemy. Mr. So, don't even wish that for the person. It is not a good place at all. At all. But Charles Nyama Mensa Shatta Wale finding home for a year Wednesday to Thursday and now I just want us to understand one thing. Producer and Patro, are you ready? Mr. More a year welcome back home speech, Now
I'm done is safe and I'm home now, and I just want to say a big thank you for supporting, and for being around me in times like this, because I needed you guys, the most, because you guys are the ones that hold me down. Once again, I want to say, a big thank you to everybody that has been in support of this, shouts to Neo Original One Don, who has been a father to me too, and he's been very supportive too as well. To all the staff of Yoko, you guys have been wonderful. At least I came there. You guys really took me through that rightful processes that was needed, and I just want to say God bless you, and to Mr. Ramonacha, I just want to tell you, I thank you so much for your understanding.
Oh, wow. Shatta say or Dari Monacha say. And it's quite contrary to the Shatta that yeah before over quite contrary, but one of those things, emotions, what you say, nipa and emotions. So me something I understand these things. In the heat of the moment, okay, can't same be previously. See, or koi oko jano, I inside no. Oba normal what you say said the sanity we are said atade amoamo akra ja kakra bi fa so a won say atenetene na bibia e flow said the wo say e flow nti akwaba nti misro ye nyina ye ma Shatta akwabo misro in the comment section obia man akwaba type akwaba for Shatta. Now let's get down to serious business. Let's get down. Mr. Akwaba, just type Akwaba in the comment section for Shatta Wale. Type Akwaba in the comment section for Shatta. Oko one year a yinipe wasako social media and Facebook, we TikTok no cool Facebook. Now cool Facebook wasako choice. Thank you SM fans. Thank you Yoko. Thank you all media houses. Thank you GH. I see the love and I feel it. Hashtag SM for life. Hashtag God is here. Osade we so eto ho na I mean it got to me. I mean I feel emotional exactly because I said this earlier on. So why I will share my first editorial about this now. Michelle, I said something about the fan base and here and who here say omodo ebekwa akotai na chi wo ho. Now odo na ode kotai na chi, don't go and impose because omo to be blamed for sa niema we mu nyina no nipa mienu fan base no and Shatta Wale na Charles Nyama Mensa na ankasa nso ka ho. Now explaining in the first editorial, I'll quickly rush through again. Say the people that were officially in contact with vehicle no omunim vehicle no ho asem no me nipa mienu pe. Vehicle no ho asem proper one na nipa mienu pe. Na Shatta no any Iyoku omumienu pe ene na wo proper information about the vehicle. Yeah, you want change na no de ye ka bia court down ho bobo. I can say oh ya fa car no because I said it before. Say aje car no magic. Car no may reliably any Ghana mpo, but I know your conversation for another day. Me no kasa sesi deɛ no obɛma yɛ document wɔ ho obɛma yɛ details wɔ ho na yɛ Iyoko ɛne Charles Nneɛma Mensah Shatta Wale pɛ ɔmo mmienu pɛ no na ebetimi de ama yɛ but yɛte car no ho nsɛm not through Iyoko but through Shatta Wale, which is kind of strange, but it is so because deal only omokoye indoors when they came to you and showed you details and documents that the car belongs to one Nana Kwabena, of which FBI is interested in car nti omu di car nechi na be POF. Omoma osade no nsɛm a woka kyerɛ omo say number 1 o brand car na bɛka o brand ho na amanfo hu sɛ omu tu car na frifie ho akwa ɛbɛhaw asɛm a woka kyerɛ omo no omo te ase omo no kɔ agreement o ɛna ɛwɔ afa bra ɛna ɔsa asrɛ omo sɛ ompɛsɛ saa asɛm wei ɛbɛpie baabi a ɔna omo sɛ oh no problem yɛnka ho hwee asɛm wei yɛnka ho hwee. They also in fact almost said di saa bɔhyɛ no so Iyoko di saa bɔhyɛ no so pepepepepe ɔmanka ho hwee. The only time I tell ho asɛm is when Wale came ranting on social media, and that is the part that it is very, very hard to understand as a human being, whether you love Shatta Wale or you don't love Shatta Wale. It is hard for you to understand. Like it is hard. I can't mince word. It is just hard to understand it because nipana washa bosse onka ho asem no. It's a promise that a person made. I'm not going to talk about it. I respect your brand. I respect your craft. I'm not going to tell the people about it. Move and bring the car, and then we'll deal with everything underneath, under the radar. Like this is an Iyoko that I feel had a soft spot for Shatta Wale. I strongly believe that Raymond Archer or a SM fan. I strongly believe that. There is no way you can convince me, say, Raymond Archer on your SM. There's no way. Even with the bail condition, I saw from 10 to 5 million Ghana cedis. No, me say Raymond Archer or your SM fan. And that is how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be all love. And your door and it was here the and your door. And your door and it was here the because they kept their side of the bargain. But then again, the person who is supposed to be blamed here is Charles Nneɛma Mensah for coming out and then daring an institution. Now, one thing that people do not understand, and that includes all the SM fans, or maybe let me say some of the SM fan base. What you people do not understand, the Iyoko is one serious security agency here in the country. Their core duty is to make sure they handle higher crime. My main fan is a higher crime. Bonia ano edin. Higher crime. Omodiye no. So if that institution sits down for its reputation to be destroyed by Obia omone wako agreement say omukran komu information bebre anko betimi adrop earlier, but they went into an agreement with you. They went into an agreement with you. Say yanka ho hwe. But you come and then you dare them on a social media platform, which is a worldwide platform, of which one of the people that are in question with Adiano vehicle, the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the Department of Justice in the United States of America. There is no way you expect them to sit down for you to bring their credibility down. So if you read paragraph 5 of a press statement now, that is where everything started being blurry for me. Started say paragraph 5 no. Started say now let me read the whole thing before I got answer Medru paragraph 5. Now it has the economic and organized crime unit head office, and I will no my address and no my trim, reference number and everything. Or see news release the media. I said Charles Nyama Mensa, aka Shatta Wale, interrogated and granted bail. Nti ya toto na no asem, and ya granting the bail. That means say interrogating no more charging no. Enunti ye bo kwadu, enunti na ye bail. Because without a charge, interrogation the granted bail nko interrogation charge ka ho so charge ba. Nti ye bo no kwadu. Charles Nyama Mensa, aka Shatta Wale, was invited by Yoko to assist in investigation surrounding a 2019 Lamborghini Urus, a car identified by the FBI and the U.S. Justice Department as proceeds of a $4 million crime involving one Nana Kwabena Amoah, a Ghanaian who is currently serving jail term in the USA. The investigation forms part of a larger investigation regarding possible co-conspirators in the $4 million crime which occurred in the US involving some Ghanaians and recoveries of the proceeds of crime. Now, I'll take that part again and I want you to critically listen. I said this investigation forms part of a larger investigation regarding possible co-conspirators. Possible. Say ade na enyo no pe na ye nko enya na Kwabena Amoah pe na ye but nkrofo bi ka ho. Misremo obi anyi na sum ye no ntie na sa letter na omode ba na no ehu chen ade ni nyina. Shatta might have won for the day, but I swear to God there's a whole issue e wonanim. Shatta has won today. SM fan base you've won today. But in some kese pa wa animu a eba. In some na wa animu ba na ano din. I'll take the second paragraph again. Please listen. The investigation forms part of a larger investigation regarding a possible co-conspirators in the $4 million crime which occurred in the US involving some Ghanaians and recoveries of the proceeds of the crime. The presser goes on to say, following request from the FBI and the US Justice of Department of Iyoko and the U.S. Justice of Department of Yoko to track the vehicle and conduct local investigation in respect of uncovering possible co-conspirators in Ghana. Possible co-conspirators. Pacho co-conspirator bia anytime abeti biano seka hon fatwo. Yoko began looking for the vehicle until it was identified and seized in or around May this year in the possession of one Charles Nyama Mensa. Nti May eno muhu ye. Meme de minim se June 8th of June eno mo befa omo fa car no. Nti but ode osio May a yemfa. August 15th, 2025. A United States District Court of the Eastern District of Kentucky, Central Division of Lexington, in a criminal case of the United States of America versus Nana Kwabena Amoah, issued an order forfeiting substitute asset on the Lamborghini Urus in question, authorizing the U.S. government to take possession of the said vehicle in Ghana as restitution for the crime. On the 15th of August, almost say car no yem famra near meton na onkrofo is a $4 million is scamming na Nana Kwabena Amoah ye yem famra near meton na scale benya no because ono scam mo in scale nya no de talk car nti ye ton a scale benya na yem fan kote ne ka no so bi because Canada $4 million no de eda ho e twen no Nana Kwabena Amoah no eda ho twen no or them CCA for 68 months but kana nkasa Nana Kwabena Amoah de no eda ho e twen no home peche ho kane home twen no or backra still or meaning or mezu no hu say kwan bi obetua scan bi obetua nti se wo asset bi o ho ana bi a this scan ye si ehu dia yemfra mra ne enton na afi yemfante me pacho afi ne yekoba bi a ehu no. On August 5th, 2025, this is the 5th paragraph. Following a possible claim, following a public claim by Charles Nyama Mensa that he purchased the car at a price of $150,000 from an unidentified party Iyoko issued an invitation to Charles Nyama-Mensah to report on August 13th, which appointment was rescheduled for August 20th at 10 a.m. to assist with investigations. Pacho misi subi. Na yiwasum ye neti. On August 5th, yaje ka no meme say 8th June. Omo si omo hu ka no May, e bi omo hu ye. Ba omo kwaje no bi a June, but yemfa no sa. Yaje ka na wie. Eda ho yoko for akere say o ka no e wo ho. But August 5th no, there was a public claim by Charles Nyama-Mensah say ka no otoye on one edin sika toye $150,000 from an unidentified party. Into that public claim was the TikTok video of which Satana tena seka ne yene dia otoye buy am $150,000. And no ne frɛ yesi enhrema wo ye frɛfrɛ nyum. O start so wo start so otonyo. Enhrema frɛfrɛ nyum na de enhrema na Shatta boy no ene frɛ ade wei ene friends ene bra so na wato so wato ene bra na be boaye na ma yehu bibia ba bia o talk an free ma yehu auto free hwan ho ye friend say ne number ye say friend ma ye pese ni di nkomo say na utuaye can utua say tax also no say all these things what be you up where you've opened yourself up for sane man. You've opened yourself up. Mind you, I said this thing earlier, say the issue of the car is simple. The car came in from Nana Kwabena Amwa to Ghana. The first person, and I said the first time car no enya a blue alarm was in 2023. 2023 na car no a blue alarm. Na opanyini a letter ni besi ne so. FBI for letter ni besi ne so ana call ni besi ne so. Wono ankasa na keta asese ne proye e wo na so ye ho. NSB boss. Keta asese ne proye wo ono aso ye nti no tena so because ono no anytime obi be ye ntwinnie ka bia be fam bia no ono nya tip off na ono ankasa age car no. Enti ono ogege car asesa wagege car asesa na ode abie car collection agency. Or the rent. That's the NSB boss. Into only case ni a different case of which ono case is akwadua iyoko for dia bono. Stolen vehicles eka ho. Ono ne charges na all courts they see all fighting. Stolen vehicles ka ho. But all Shatta needed to do was just clarify. So, Kano, man, 12 free Yoko friends say NSB boss no. No. Man, 12 free no. Adubuan minimum no. Minimum adubuan bia. Man, 12 free no. Me to free oso soronso ho. Oso number ni mon friend no. Simple. That is if you bought the car from a third party as you claim. But then it did not go that way. Because we all know that the car is actually not bought by Shatta Wale. One top. Because time I would tell me say car no what Tony Ninano. Na car no Dreams car collection for the fa. At the year rentals and my man for. So the only link was you and Adubuahin. And you wouldn't Adubuahin pet and a more deal. Wouldn't an aquabna be any deal. But as usual, or ye na adwin say or den ho, who say jawo ho, Shatta, who is on a self-destruction mission, who say jawo ho, but he's going to run and dive into it. This is why he did that or how he did that. Or ye third person ni free mu and on one kasa connecting on direct to Nana Kwabena Amoah, the person who is now in jail for scam. No, say ye Edubu and here free. The whole Iyoko press release, if you read it, there's nowhere that states Edubu and his name. Edubu and his name be say Shatta now connecting a Honda, Obesia Dalet. We're connecting a Honda Dalet to Nana Kwabena Amoah, which is far more dangerous than connecting yourself to Edubu. Because in this case, you are now a co-conspirator. You are now a co-conspirator. Why do you want to give yourself that problem? Why? Why? Who does that? Who? Jesus of Jesus. And this is what he did. Now, when questioned by the Iyoko to produce document, because Shatta came to tell the whole Ghana, say, or document in a tweet. Or say I have the necessary document. In fact, the videos, or say I presented you people with my the documents to the car. And okay. I was about to insult the fan base again, but I'll get to them. I will insult them proper. His fan base believed it. People believed it. Say he has the documents to it. So I didn't know what presented kind of documents. What presented documents. Still now I'm that is what he was, the picture that he was, the angle that he was coming from, and painting a wrong narrative to the public, knowing that he's an artist and he has favor on the street, or he has favor directly with the people. He was using them and then not telling them the truth. Now, when he got there, he started singing. He started singing like a canary. Documents in a way. Now you've provided them with a shipping receipt, which bears the name of Nana Kwabena Amoah. And that is the very, very different. Oh, Jesus. It's a different game altogether. Because now, if you're a co-conspirator, your trial will not probably be in Ghana. Along the line, you must face extradition. Along the lines. Case, say, Sikano, I the Tadiano, America, also no boo amanfo. Inti, ebese, any unim. Yen found now, because he say no link be any hold to one local agency biao. A yawoni akwana ankasa. Ukra container receipt, ukra port receipt, and no ukra. And no na ukra. Nipa na otoka na ohwa ewoya also otoka no ewo street. Let me read it, and you people will be amazed at some of the answers that he gave in there. Counsel for Charles Niyama Mensah indicated to Iyoko officers that they would prefer to report at 11 a.m. Iyoko readjusted its scheduled time to align with their time. Shortly before 11 a.m., counsel for Charles Niyama Mensah called Iyoko to claim that his client was not available and that he was also busy. Iyoko indicated to counsel that he and his client were expected to report as scheduled. Nti edrubebi nkomo yo madwen se nkomo nko. Komo yo madwen se nkomo nko. Almost why he busy. Charles Bio, that is a year counsel for Shatta. No, Mr. Chef, yeah, the show anymore to one madia, yeah, foul. Charles Niyama Mensah arrived at the office around 3 p.m. and insisted that he was not going to cooperate until his counsel arrived. A right which he is entitled and was accorded to him. Iyoko investigators and Charles Niyama Mensah waited from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. before his counsel showed up. Incidentally, Iyoko's closing time is 5 p.m. Nevertheless, Iyoko's staff and the entire operational team chose to carry on with the interrogation, which ended around 9 p.m. So from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., 4 hours, the interrogation. Officers eventually left the office around 11 p.m. Charles Niyama was granted bail around 9 p.m. shortly after interrogation ended. He was granted bail of 10 million Ghana cedis with 2 sureties to be justified. Once the sureties are presented, hopefully this morning, that is Tuesday and Opai, Yoko will undertake surety inspection, which is standard protocol, after which Charles Nyama Mensah would leave custody. So far, the last part, so far, Charles Nyama Mensah has been unable to identify the person from whom he purchased the said Lamborghini Urus vehicle, except to say that he purchased it from the street. Oh.
One that's never end. Can you imagine?
He shock you. He shock you.
Oh, Lord.
One that's never end. Can you imagine?
Let me read it again. So far, Charles Nyama Mensah has been unable to identify the person from whom he purchased the said Lamborghini Urus vehicle, except to say that he purchased it from the street and from someone possibly called Zach, who may have contacted him on WhatsApp, but whose identity he does not know and whose contact he has thrown away.
Really, nigga? Really, nigga?
Really? Really, nigga?
One that's never end. Can you imagine?
My guy is playing with fire. My guy is playing with fire. And so far, Charles Nyama Mensah does not also possess any documentation in terms of receipt or transfer documents which shows that he owns or purchased the said vehicle, except a custom declaration document in his possession bearing the name of Nana Kwabena Amoah, who is currently in jail.
You don't know why it's going on.
Hey!
He shock you.
Ha!
One that's never end. Can you imagine?
Oh, boy. Dear. Nah, bro. Nah. It's at this point is disappointing. So Zach ne when unim the nipa auto free no where friend Zach no. Auto car no was auto Lamborghini for $150,000. It was street. Na nipa no or the send o WhatsApp. Ena unhu no. Unhu ye. Ena akoto ye. Ne number when ya. Uni ne number BM. Na ade na auto no or ma custom document pe customs car no say wo yi car free ya porter customs document ne pe no de ma o no pe and or the mouth. You've not there's no document or there's no receipt just what to car, nothing to back it say ya odia. But what say ya odia for $150,000. Yes, and you see this simple $150,000. Unnim baby anipa na auto car no free unnim baby owo wayera. God is still in the miracle doing business. Now, Kaudi nki sa part no kram free say sa part no yenyin free ho, because that is the part that connects him now directly to Nana Kwabena Amoah, which makes his case an FBI case, not a Yoko case. Biem onu ankasa yi ne ho free local one no oso okobo foreign league, oso mo Ghana Premier League biem, okobo EPL, isi oso okobo La Liga, we yi ne ho free. Because local one because they've done that so far. The Iyoko they've done that so far for you. So you don't even have a problem. Oh. They've done that so far for you. They kept their word by not telling the people that, yo, Yakofa car, no, they did not put out any video, no press statement, nothing whatsoever until you came out. So they are actually looking out for you. They are your guys. They are the people that you need to cooperate with. So if you want your case to escalate, that is where you take it to. Say, upeja case, yo, why do you want to deal with the FBI other than Iyoku? But as usual, it's Shatta Wale. So, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. And it baby away. Me say, it's a win today. But the fight, Lord have mercy. Fighting it done so papa. Me say the word co-conspirators. How many times did they mention in the release? And once you are a co-conspirator, you are not dealing with Iyoko again. You are now dealing with the FBI. You are now dealing with the FBI. Bonnie no koso ewo international soil so. Die oka de no hono. Die oka de no hono ye odi oda de na no ya che no ye de na tum. Enti omo ka hu nyina ye hwehwe omo. Nanka wo de ke ye kwawo aban na kwawo. They are protecting you, they are shielding you. Ye kwawo. O se da mema mo nkura me. Mema mo nkura me. Now, me person me FBI for no physical. Charlie, ladies and gentlemen, I give it up for Charles Nyama Mensa. Show some love. Show some love. Yeah, man. Give it up. Give it up for Charles. Yes. 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 Waseho. Waseho pa. Wow. Okay. No problem. We are seeing the Obiane said the open asem and the Sana Adena Kwakwe. Nanaya was sorry, right? It was a slim. It be Zack Nation and yes, ZackNation.com. ZackNation.com. Film your sister Tankasa. If you no get problem, then embody the champ. I am starting to feel that way. I am starting to feel he's one of them brothers who just thrive in chaotic environments. You say will be or what? Assembly wa on pet like time be or pet. Hey, or precise environment, There are people like that. There are people like that. They want, they are a fan of those environments. That's a problem or having a solve issue near can't say way near yes say. Hey. But let me switch the conversation and now tackle the fans. Maybe Shatta Subim. I think there were beautiful scenes. I think when I'm done with the fans, I'll enter management, and we'll wrap up from there. I'm saying a production, and I'm fan chame. A time I make us a medino. I'm saying my bros on team is fan chame. Young queer name na film. My fans in the day. So fans of Shatta Wale came through today. Beautiful scenes that we saw. I mean, fans ni bebre ba answer media houses bebre interrogate bebre no interrogation, but I mean they interviewed a lot of them, and some had interesting stuff to say. I mean, production I just play any of them and then we'll listen to it. Any of them have fans being interviewed at the premises. I mean, I just play any of them. Beautiful scenes. I mean, and you realize that almost all of them had no clue what exactly was going on inside, number one, and I understand them. But the larger conversation is they did not even understand what was even going on, reasons why Shatta was being held and as detained. Most of them, they did not know and they did not care. And that is a typical Shatta Wale fan, because Shatta has built a brand for himself. He is a symbol and he represents he represents a movement. It is not him as a personality, it's what he represents. That was why I was saying, so Shatta doesn't need any of the aesthetics that he's so much crying or fighting to get. He doesn't need them. SM fans will not love him less if he doesn't have a Lamborghini. Like because he will need Lamborghini. It's not going to happen. They are not going to love him less if he doesn't have a Rolls Royce. They are not going to love him less if he doesn't have a mansion. They love him for who he is. He is an icon. He's a beacon of hope. He represents a struggle. That is Shatta. Ne brand no. So people connect to him. Back then, or once upon a time, it was Kwakese who represented that. But no, Kofi Boachi chere na de ketwe bi. That time no DSP Kofi Boachi o chere na de small. If you wanna kwaw. When see him normal level no be, or so or chere small vibe bi. E ho na kwaw gina yie. Say me na me dem ho em se me jai. Me nye biem. So you realize that if you are running through, you know, the number of people who've actually successfully represented the street as a hustle, you go through Sanyema way, going to sales there. If you are going to represent the street, you should not be afraid of it. But it is how you go and how you come out. It is how you go and how you come out of it. But from Shatta the end of the so a peer crass on Komubiumu, because baby, I was connecting who I could do. It would take a lot. It would take a lot to cut him loose from this. It would take a lot. Production, what the young fans no reaction to a Shatta at the Yoko. For me to
and I must say, I'm more years and I'm more sure. A politician has better went before. And we sign a watch your that jail, Mrs. Ya. I know I'm with them. I should go boy. I couldn't know your master the jail. Come on, you're not the jail. Let that be now, Miss Amanda. You may not be successful. You cannot drink a bit, you know, man, Simon. You may know your man. You know, 3/4 chairman, we see NDC back down, and now, and I'm in America. Overnight in high spirits, I'm out of my spirit. Overnight in high spirits. I like you, what you want to? Hey, that's all I'm not here. I want to buy new Lambo. Yeah, oh, he just put the enemy strong. You catch him, someone will try and show you. One day, I swear, one day, shit, and I go chop. I swear. If one day, you came wrong. You get me. Go see one in video, but this some boy, hey, you don't know better. You get me.
All right, so basically the main reason why we're all here is to, you know, rally our support for Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale, as we're saying, is a Ghanaian. And when it comes to entertainment, he's one of our greatest entertainers that we have here in the country, yeah? And initially when the whole thing started, when this guy got confiscated and all of that, I mean, what we were being told was he was going to be invited to, you know, assist investigation and all of that. And looking at the whole thing, it looks like Shatta Wale is a third party because it was something he bought. He never knew he had to do with any shooting or whatsoever. Do you understand? So I mean, when he got released and now being picked, we were asking ourselves, what is the issue again? But you know, when the whole thing started, when Shatta Wale came live and was trying to, you know, address the issue and all of that, I felt like it's about time Ghanaians understand the Shatta Wale that we all know.
Right, thank you.
Oh, no, I need to land, bro. Yeah, okay. So what I'm trying to say is that Raymond Archer should try as much as he can to temper justice with mercy. Temper mercy with justice, as a matter of fact, yeah? Because Shatta Wale has got nothing to do with all of this shooting, whatever.
We are more than them. We are more than them. We are more than them. I don't know something. They don't know. I sent to the drama. Ghana. I wear your clothes. I'm your boss. But, hey, Shatta Wale no go there. Shatta Wale no go there. Shatta, I said Shatta, no go there.
Hey. Well, these are some of the sights and sounds from a forecourt of Yoko. And as Shatta Wale, Charles Nyama Mensah, na omediteni na or assisting investigation to sights and sounds like I said, brandishing of weapons, these were some of the things I saw there that was a little bit triggering. Now I was just hoping say Omon Crawford will not go up and above and do unnecessary stuff over there, because when Yoko started calling for enforcement, you know, na omaye ready say bibi omote ke ombe kikreke ewo, and tear gas ba ku pe bi fa mu anim ho anke no ano no but erade ne da na se yante bibi boni bia ewo. I think we should use this opportunity to educate the fan base that they are also a part of the problem. When they were made to believe, and I don't know who started that rumor, say the yellow Lamborghini, the said yellow Lamborghini that was in question, had been released back to Shatta Wale. I don't know who started the rumor, but you were online and you were peddling falsehood about a confiscated vehicle, which is a center of investigation by the Department of Justice in the USA, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and the Economic and Organized Crime Office, IOCO. Sa three powerhouses are na kasa a subject of investigation, but you are on social media peddling falsehood about Sadia na kasa. Say Sadia no. Yes, Sadia ma artists ne back, of which all the FBI need to, because they are not here. Ebikura another brand microphone be what town at Omuti Niema. They listen around, they are on social media, they are following conversation and hashtags, and they are like, is the government of Ghana leading us on? Are they also a co-conspirator in this case? Who there at Yoko gave the car back to Shatta Wale? Now questions will be asked. I mean, we don't go start ask questions. And once they start asking questions, they will want answers. It is an uncomfortable position to put the Iyoko in, especially once there are international ties to the object. Very, very uncomfortable position. And audio matum. And that was the job or the part where the fan base a contribution kesiano on social media yenye say fan base no. Omo ebi wa ha tiponko so for no. Ebi wa ha a jet beat was or ha tiponko so unsuanyansa da we be no abeka che no obete Shatta Wale is free cry na me na me koche no. me koche no me on fa me ka on fa me hwe nti say de ne betum see ebebeli no say kwan ben how am I affected? And you're on social media and you see people like and a media house way and a media way and this media person and this media person, as if the media told Shatta Wale to do all these things. I said the any catch say quiet and the asama bano matching. How is the media the cause of Shatta Wale's problem? How? How is the media the cause of his problem? Explain to me. It is, and that is one of the characteristics of a narcissist. Hey, boni bia ni ho aye ono bibia to no na brabo mu a enye ono a eyo bi foforo. Eyo bi foforo. De beto ni bia wona brabo mu bia enye ono fault. Eyo bi foforo na yeye. Enwanwatu. Ha. I just don't understand that fan base, and I mean it's one of the things. I mean, musicians there, they are able to develop cult following. But what Jimmy Anansa, what Jimmy Pa no krane sa no. Say adia esi a big case, a big case like this. Oh, would you unhunyanse wom? Unhunyansa wom kra. What they are wadwini mu nyina ne say obi foforo and the cause of Shatta Wale's problem. Meanwhile, the guy is walking around and still doing the same thing. Oh, even his managers can't advise him. And you, as a fan, you are not even. Hey. Oh. I was watching the fan base. I know mujina anymore. And yes, like I keep on saying, go there, go show love and support. Don't go there making demands, because they will never bow. Yoko will never bow to your demands. FBI mo demands be anywhere on fimo. Some fan base my bed in then I'm by Muntiminyare. Be anywhere on bit my Yoko no. Be Muntiminyare. You don't matter in the grand scheme of things. You people don't matter. But go there and show love and support. Monko homo shishe mu t-shirt na monko show love and support. And no. I think they did a good job. The fan base did a good job. Ewo enimu. Just some small incidents be, but you should know. I mean, the type of following that he has there. These things shouldn't shock you. Say obia mosema a peaceful friends and protest. Mudru ho na obia peaceful protest o motorbikes will be krasekan. Obi krasekan akobo yoko for open ban. There's a video also. Akwana Okra is a sword was then. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting how these people behave. But suddenly, a simple way. This person that will controlling a crowd like this, there, you know, the police is well armed to do all these things peacefully. Because so nice, come up, nice. So that wasn't even one of the things I may expect to say, because but yes, and to me and could do yes, and to me and could do sa level. Yeah. If Yoku I been bonable mutrim. Now once they've established a contact between Wo and then Anakwabna Amwa. Nyamia memu no mo handle over to FBI. Afi no ya fan base no mo nyina mo samra monfa Delta na say United na airline bia na momra America say na mo begina court nanim. Why? Mo Jimmy na wo mo so ade bie tumufo amuntie no. Jimmy na wo mo so aye tumufo muntie. Say omu jai case we move say a free local na ba. It is going to be a different type of conversation. The fans played a major role in this. Hashtag Lamborghini is back. Hashtag Lamborghini is back. Hey, Charlie. And you are pushing this thing on on the internet. You are pushing this thing on the internet. Oh, rather. Oh. But anyway, Yanko swear. Fans no role on play here in this particular case in here. But the management, on the other hand, is a different ball game altogether. Management, on the other hand, is a different ball game altogether. Management in the case, a different crack. Management in the case, a different. Ha! But as at least I've seen some about flex because videos are made me free and ready. He was stressed, but as at the end of the day, he's smiling. We should hope and pray that the smile continues. It's a movement. It's a Saturday movement. A Shatta movement. And in movement, the echo say echo. Echo. But if, and like I said this earlier on today, say Shatta Wale hweso for papa bi anaso or ferefo bi a or ferefo bi a and an management no you strong enough in kasem we can do said you do ye nke ni so nkoko yoko da or ferefo bi obi okasa otie all the cases bibia ato Shatta bibia to ni bia easily avoidable. Idea you avoiding the boko you don't even need to put yourself avoidable. Every single thing Shatta is facing right now is easily avoidable. I will tell you this and I will not mince words. All that is happening to him right now is self-inflicted. Obi ani baby abiem. And what painting picture say obi mum and eye. We painting picture say obi mum and eye. Obi mum and a time. And oh yes I don't. Obiti Iyoku case or GRA case are a tertiary of tax evasion on the said vehicle and also Osawo on a MOG, another legal case and also air pending. And all you could have done to avoid all these things, all you could have done, like to avoid these things, was just listen. Tie nipa bi. And no one. Rex, and so I say his own father couldn't advise him. You are talking about management team. He will feel like that when oh, don't bring Stonebwoy into this conversation. This is not a Stonebwoy conversation. This is a Shatta conversation that we don't have to bring Stonebwoy in. Stonebwoy come on. Jimina the bet twice so sa for today. We are like an hour deep, so we'll quickly wrap up. And then I'll activate the phone lines for people to come through, share their thoughts on the issues. SM Enya Bill, Shatta Wale, leader of SM Empire, Shatta Wale Wenya Bill. It's a win today, but the fight is not over. May assure say Omo air cancer asem they might also get it wrong and then go outside and say, so Shatta Wale, yeah, you know, there be when you bill for ne case in a new court to them, I feel that court to the end so air babe koso. As to say court no, Ghana court ana abrochi court no so eno kra so wo different different crowd all together like saa side no kra ye nyanko ho court no Ghana court ana say abrochi court eno so ya sem fufuro. Anyway, ya bi atum wa wo bibi kan feel free me nipa ba ko mienu me esa bi bedi nkomo. Number is 054636 that is 054636 359. That is 054636 Feel free to call on WhatsApp. It's WhatsApp only, WhatsApp activated. With my friend, I was watching 102B. Yeah, be mu say no bia. Obia feel free na on canadring. I'm say fan base in the udio machia. One person was like, any more could do omuka say almost spell hippopotamus near Shatta Wale and Kebe, the Aran comes out in the 2 man for one evening. But that's just a joke, by the way. Nipa now on spell hippopotamus. Spell hippopotamus. Na VP. Na yengu yi Shatta bia ka Aran Kebe ya seb. Asebni. Hey. Edio. So I was in crisis sem sa na afiaso. Sa na be kwa koye. Okay, so some of jet beats. Do you have brain? No, but obviously, I mean, from what he's writing, you should know that there's no way or no be in a hand or then names at the Obeyan or Betrotros. But the phone lines are active. Before I wrap up today, it was supposed to be 30-minute segment, but Makoko could do 1 hour. Number no simple. My number is 054 0546362 359 05462 36362 359. Just give us a call. Nafi, so WhatsApp only. WhatsApp. Nafi, share your 2 cents on the issue. Shatta Wale New Yoko. And day one, we are done. Officially, we are done. Said there was another gentleman that expressed his name is Richard Kumado. Ono no uchrim say Jack. Baby, asem no na ekono Shatta, all he needed to do was just zip up and everything would have been fine. But one tias here until copy sir. But me call about I say hello. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, Chairman, you're frozen. You're frozen, I can say free.
My name is Christopher, calling from Dakar, Senegal.
Chris, feel free to talk.
Yeah. Charlie, I mean, myself, I'm an SM fan, but I mean, you just have to ensure that wisdom actually plays out here. Sometimes I get so disappointed at how some SM fans will just move beyond wisdom and then logic and then just display lots of ignorance here. Look, this is a big matter that listening to the analogy and the chronology of events, if care is really not taken, the boss, SM boss, could be taken outside the jurisdiction, face extradition, and then, I mean, we all do not know what music would be like for him and for the entire fan base. So it's very important that he also provides some education. You know, today when he came on live on that very short, brief moment, fans could have really listened and they see that, look, the man is not going to talk about what happened to him at Yoko today. He said that he will be back and then to have fun and then talk about his music promotion. So it's very important for we the SM fans. Of course, I mean, I love general music. I appreciate his conscious music sometimes. And so fans just have to be very mindful that, look, we need to decipher between wrong and then logic. Shatta is a good guy, but of course, some of the excesses, he must be brought to book. And he said it, that he needs proper management to really cancel him when the excesses are really becoming too much. Thank you so much, boss.
Thank you for joining us, my brother. Let me get to another caller here. Hello? 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 You can still call us on WhatsApp 054-6362-359. That is 054-6362-359. The gentleman who just called from Dakar in Senegal, see your SM fan, but Jack, you have to call a spade a spade. Don't make us a small spoon. In fact, Adiana Ecosono, Anwedin pa, Dia Anwedin, SM Funina, Montias, yes, baby, doing the Anwedin, because you can face extradition for an issue like this, baby. Issue no kon you free territory we money do to territory for makodi wasema. It's a serious case of which the fans don't need to joke with it, but as usual you be nyankwasiafo a omo de tibonko so for omo de wo ye day fans no bi wo ye day where the onimu anonim no anu bi tina so ntino yenjina musa ama no. Hello, evening sir. Efro say
you didn't hear I think say mobile show so that last week.
Okay.
So
nice one. RM Kasa it you.
And then I mean senior I mean where the can maybe make a SM phone in and say I'm calm me down. Na me and share the way instead. That's I say be anywhere maybe I always say Shatta Wale in court this kind of problem but then say BBC sorry when you phone it I share the amount for it been to me affected on decisions.
Exactly.
It may message SM fans pulling in and say yes whether nipa ne pe wase mo misel o attention in for senior eja oye de kra nipa enti eno ana me woka so nyame sra opa de oye
me da se pi chama me da se pi chama me da se street is watching. Feel free to come through. The numbers are on the screen. Brad, now if you also back out there, let me see who I have here on the line. Hello. Yes, Chairman, but you're for saying Akasa free.
Because you're from MC and I came make us free America.
And I came feel free Nakasa.
Yeah, man. Slim day you was as you want what dissected as seven of them. Honestly speaking, issue and Crawford and Yadaji and Tenase and share the nitty-gritties of Asemna Abano. Slim, unim beya say a fan abeka say me koto car e wo street so. Na street in the be me talk car no. And if I no WhatsApp and or hit from there also what's your number no at action. Also o logic na insiso. Meanwhile, the back before Fini say the person at the center stage of the case, Kwame no. Or no approach all facing a sentence. Come on, and you see then say and excuse of the law like mean say Makoto Kron or the alleged so Makoto Kron against him. No, it doesn't work that way. So, and he said, you can SM, you can't take anything away from him. For that one day, Sanayame, that carries money than so. But you was same be I knew who he has over media. Said your kind, he shot himself in the foot. Or no one can shooting himself in the foot. Because here is the case, even top government officials, the crown, your coaches, you are Monaco pass it became a gun of metro. So, monochromos take accoutrements to their disposal. No, I think going forward, there are some issues. A legal issue. If you have some court,
true.
I say FBI is involved. And FBI involved. Not saying can you crash and say there be case in media Brahma so bad day. If so, what you from May. What mark one more to my BC. This time now, I did it. Also, Boga, I am right.
Hey, where am I? Inside all the
fans and idea. Nanka, Menami, and I mean, Senka, SM killer you man go through one or the 9 bogate,
Nanka be Nanquaco Fanaba. Nam you say Bibisa or Hobas.
Remarcha over him. Nank was seen and this bear fight. While he was saying, Uncle.
And one on case close.
Case closed. Me was a killer baby, but we are just ranting. Court down one said you can Wally fast in the senior. Who 2 months for said, because your mood to if they are not careful, I said your kind, the guys are in town, still the FBI in town. Into a new and the internet doesn't forget. And me around this idea the Lambo is back. One, say, you know, we are putting more salt to the problem.
More trigger.
It's going forward, the empire bonus at Wabe, we know how to talk. Any idea? Once about sureties, you know, build the grant wasn't here, you'll be a manufacturer.
Oh,
the richest man, the richest musician, or what Ghana would you be at them? Wait, but your grant will be no, Yankasian for your amount. But why they didn't see that Yachramano?
Sometimes people want to help you, but your behavior.
Thank you. Into your Santi or Casabi, Sabi, in Penny for Fanchaman. Yes, so about was your grow you will be happy.
Hey, they know what they will be.
Also, will be a do achieve a bassy and purities and will be a man, I mean, family dime papers and brand, man, I mean, Fawibra. And a coherent for pack on cars, I say, will be as Rose will be to car. It's a going forward, you know, your best reno, Kakaya for any way. And now, Obnum to name the boy, and you said, yeah, family way.
Me from my brother to Chacha.
The slowest DJ, the street is always
watching. I had it with us. With us, P. Chairman. With us, me people from Fan to Sweat. Hello.
Hello. DJ Slim.
Yes, Chairman. Bibiaboko.
Hello.
Yes, Chairman. Bibiaboko.
Oh, Charlie. Bibiaboko, with New York.
Nice
Charlie,
one. New York.
Shatta Kasa too much, bro. Kasa too much. You know the thing is, once FBI is involved, Kamninanka, maybe I'm a BBA, I settle out and sana. Never buntia the Calibia, Baba, the Campi. So on Zadiano. And I mean, no issue ni pre. The moment of car say, or tall Lamborghini, $150,000. There is something fishy somewhere. Because I use Lamborghini, I only had $150,000. So, until the moment I or the bar until $150,000. No, we say there is something fishy somewhere. So, and I know FBI and Crawford, you don't want to play with. Oh, because Charlie, before they will come, they have everything. And then this man can say, oh, when you say they don't want to mess with you. Oh,
yeah.
And see, I was still lesson to him. So I was saying a lesson to him. And then Crawford now, fans and over now when you because Charlie, people are watching us, Ghana. People are watching us. Charlie, meaning now for but in Brofone to be some say, Charlie, what is going on in your country? Oh, and you know in Charlie, Charlie,
I know what deal.
Charlie. Superstar, you're a superstar, when you say, now they are buying internet, so now Kasaki, who can say Hanome, Jay-Z, and I say, media, they will do that. Come on, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, Ghana, Charlie, low IQ, you know, too much, Charlie. And so now, you are dreaming with piano, not Charlie. I said, DJ Slim, until they will
do Mate, Chairman. Yes, that's it. Sir Obaso. I'll talk to my last caller and then we'll probably wrap up. Hello?
Good evening, Slim.
Chairman, we have a call.
You have a call.
The first
name Kumasi, Steven.
Steven Casa, feel free.
Sometimes, I wonder why you say, a yakwa say, Ubinya Bay icon, and Quasi will be DB and Quasi will be actually. Even the Shatta Day 20 now here about my winter issue. As whole parliamentarians net me quite something illegal is illegal. My name facing a you be a more back doors go and cost any who said, but the way people reacting now. So okay, if you agrada crack or be an anakasa crack, we young myself young Mafu say
True.
we agrada.
True.
Sometimes like it may be my how I say nipa na aba Ghana mine no I say you hear say you share nipa no so like we just say if you will ntimi nya de bia nyansa wo mbiem yeah aginsemu because how can you go to this place now ko yede dewe na nyame amfa fie na mo san kofu am koyi mo kodi nsemfo bi na yes ye tutu gas ya as bibia keni pe be prepare ni pe bia nka be fa ho bibi beto o mkenye small things out because they we are more no a police for na soldier for so almost one call for maso o dey same ho no sometimes I mean how media and this team educate now kofu e kra mpo media na we dey na be
David Eddie ba
oh
Eddie
so far the way I mostly we educate na dey be me at least omenya bibi efri ma be change kakra ti koso boy adwuma na den but monkoso
Matime mi ameda sipi
society ni pa nyankopon hia
meda sipi kuma so for yeda say unfortunately at the BCRC and thank you guys so much for coming online when him says Sundays any tenase but in a typical case like this Yebem Nafi, I share your 2 cents beyond the live, and then we bounce out. Yeah, sure, as we speak right now. So, what's the time in Ghana right now? Production, what's the time in Ghana right now? I mean, what's the time in Ghana right now? Yeah, sure, say, production, Patron, I mean, who time? No? What's the time? It's 10 p.m. in Ghana right now. Okay. Yeah, it should be 10:09. Yeah, 10:10. Yeah, better now. Yes, also nyame so fa ne srabo for no me twa nyina hu hia on boy ho ban na on my good sleep ochna yet ba beto so but these are some of the pointers that I want you guys to have a look at as we sleep and as a free session we so akono. Just ask anybody that you know and as a lawyer be say what are some of the implications of Shatta Wale and any posture or they call Iyoko ene would the busa lawyer be say any posture no they call how does it look is it promising? Can it guarantee him safe and successful trial? I'll be coming out innocent, or is it a little bit murky? So just ask any lawyer friend and then share the details with us in the comment section when this video comes on live. You're from DJ Slim. Samantha in Kabiuma. Na production team at Ghana oso surunso. One na natural metwahine na 36. Omuna production team omo Ghana. Yen United States of America. Me DJ Slim. Men am here adwumadi we ho chiame. And of course, Bogaspanky on a international producer and America for any Ghana for any Kaboom any the production we bro FBI any Iyoko any the production we bro. Also comment section when you be atum, but keep it real because the street is always watching.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We show.